I'm Jill Dumasnell, and I will be your instructor for MATH 251 this semester. This is an online course located in Blackboard that does not require any synchronous or live meetings. Such courses are called asynchronous courses. The purpose of this video is to briefly go over the course syllabus. A syllabus is a document that outlines processes, procedures, and policies for the course. It will answer most operational questions about how the course will work. To get to our course syllabus, log on to Blackboard at classes.alaska.edu using your UA credentials. You will see a list of your current courses. When you click on MATH S251 JD1, you will land on the content page for this course. Notice the banner across the top of this page. The third tab is the Announcements tab. I will post multiple announcements to this page each week. The most recent announcement will always be on top, but make sure you read all these announcements as they will contain important information for your work in the course. Notice also the Calendar tab. This tab shows what is due for each calendar day. There are several places where you can find the course syllabus. One is on the right-hand list of course links. Another is in the course content area in the Getting Started folder. When you click on the course syllabus link, you are taken to the document. A click on the document opens the syllabus. From here you can view or download the syllabus in a variety of different formats using the alternate format button. The alternate formats available for download will show, and you can select your preferred format. Scrolling through the syllabus, we see that it is divided into four main sections. The first section is called Class Logistics. This section gives particulars about class meetings in Blackboard, instructor information including contact information, office hours, and my appointment calendar. The second main section is Course Information. Here you will find detailed information about the course prerequisites, textbooks, software, student learning outcomes, and more. The third section is called Expectations and Grading. This section details course procedure, how the assignments are accessed, student responsibilities, test dates, and grading information. The last section is called Other Important Information, and it contains UAS-specific information about academic and student supports available, as well as UA policies on non-discrimination and Title IX. Let's go back to the first page and look at some specific details. Here you will see that this is an asynchronous online course located in Blackboard. However, the course is instructor-paced and has firm beginning, ending, and assignment due dates. This class begins on Monday, January 12th, and students who do not begin working in the course by January 16th will be dropped from the course with a full refund. You will also find my instructor information, including contact information. I can be reached by phone message, email, or my Google appointment calendar. Faculty office hours are regularly scheduled times when an instructor is available to meet with you outside of class to discuss any questions or concerns you have about the course material. It is very helpful if you make an appointment with your instructor so that they expect you and can both prepare for your appointment and let you know if there is a change in their schedule. I use a Google appointment calendar for scheduling student appointments. All UA students have a Google account associated with their university enrollment. Simply log into this account using your @alaska.edu email address and password. Once you are signed in, you will have access to my appointment calendar via the link shown on the syllabus. This link will also be present on every announcement and email message you receive from me. When you click on my calendar link, you will see my available appointment times. Look for a time that fits your schedule and open that time slot. The appointment will automatically be created as a Google Meet appointment. If you want to meet face-to-face or at a time that is not listed, please let me know and I will try to accommodate your request. When you click Save on the appointment, you will appear on my calendar and email confirmations will be sent to you and to me. Moving down to Course Information section, note that the textbook is free, online, and I've linked the appropriate sections to read in the weekly content folders. When you click anywhere on the folder, it will open and the readings, videos, and assignments will show. Notice also that you will purchase your subscription to the Newton Alta software when you click on the first homework assignment. Your account will be automatically created and you will be prompted to enter a credit or debit card number. In Section 3 on Expectations and Grading, note that if your preferred name is not the name that appears on the course roster, please let me know so that I can use your correct name. Also, I use she/her pronouns. If you wish to inform me of your pronouns, please do so. In addition, you can set your chosen name and pronouns in the UA system by logging on to UA Online with your UA username and password. There are links on the landing page to update preferred first name and to update gender and pronouns. The Newton Alta software utilizes adaptive learning technology to deliver a personalized learning environment. Alta provides just-in-time instruction and remediation when you are struggling with an assignment. Therefore, some assignments, when you already know the material, go very quickly, and some assignments will take longer to complete. It is important to avoid guessing when you don't know an answer because this confuses the software and interferes with Alta's ability to assess your knowledge level. In general, guessing leads to long assignment experiences. Always click for more instruction when you don't know how to work a problem. Many students expect that an online or distance course will be easier and take less time than a traditional face-to-face course. This is an incorrect assumption. In fact, it takes more time, discipline, and effort to take an online course. You must work independently on your own to stay on track. In general, for a 4-credit course without live meeting times, you should expect to spend a minimum of 12 hours per week working on the course material. This includes time spent reading the assigned textbook sections, watching the posted videos, taking and reviewing notes, and working on the homework assignments. You will score 100% on homework assignments if you master the assignment objective by the posted due date. Due dates are clearly posted on each assignment and fall on weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday by 11:59 p.m. Alaska time. Assignment due dates also show in the Calendar tab as noted earlier. Late homework is accepted upon mastery up to 1 week late with a 5% deduction per day late. This is to accommodate for when you struggle with a particular assignment or when life intervenes and you don't get the occasional assignment completed on time. One of the advantages of using the Newton Alta program is that the program provides a lot of statistical information about student performance. One item reported is the time each student spends working in the program, the time spent on each homework assignment, as well as the time spent working on each individual problem. So if you utilize online software to cheat on the homework and finish it very quickly with no errors, completing problems in 30 seconds or less, it will be obvious and you will not master the course objectives. This also leads to low test scores, which are not caused from poor testing skill, and indeed are caused by not knowing the material. Be sure to keep a notebook or 3-ring binder with each homework problem neatly written and worked out. Even though the homework is online, you are not intended to work the problems without writing them down. Practice writing sensible solutions is essential to long-term success in mathematics. Completing the homework assignments by the posted due dates comprises 50% of your course grade. It is very important to realize that the purpose of the daily assignments is to master the course objectives. Relying too heavily on assistance or using online solutions to quickly complete the assignments will not produce the mastery needed for successful completion of the tests, which comprise the other half of the course grade. There will be 4 midterm tests or exams and 1 comprehensive final exam. These exams will be taken online and without outside resources. That is, the tests are closed book, closed notes, and closed internet. Due to incidents of cheating in recent courses, you will be required to take all exams in a testing center with a live in-person proctor. If you are not located on the Juneau campus, you must locate a proctor not related to you at another school or testing center and send that person's contact information to me prior to scheduling your exam. I will need to approve the proctor, and the proctor will need the exam password from me in order for you to access the exam. You will be required to download and run the Newton Lockdown browser powered by Respondus before taking your test. This will automatically be prompted when you attempt to open the test. This is a standalone application for PCs and Macs and has to be installed on computers where secure tests are taken. You only need to install the program once, and the computers in all UAS testing centers already have this program installed. Note that the Newton Lockdown browser powered by Respondus is not supported by the Chrome operating system. You will not be able to access your test using a Chromebook, so plan accordingly. As mentioned earlier, these exams will be taken online and without outside resources. That is, the tests are proctored, closed book, closed notes, and closed internet. You may always use a calculator without internet connectivity and scratch paper on tests. There is a test review center in Newton to assist with preparation for the tests. Adaptive review assignments corresponding to the topics and objectives on the tests are automatically generated in the test review center. These review assignments are personalized to your individual learning history and can be filtered by past mastery on the related topics. The Test Review Center is located at the bottom of the Course Content tab. Please note the test schedule provided and plan accordingly. The test due date indicates the latest that the test can be submitted. It is always acceptable to take tests early. The average of the 4 midterm exams counts as 30% of your course grade, and the comprehensive final exam counts as the remaining 20% of the grade. I mentioned earlier the section on other important information. You should carefully read this section of the syllabus. It obviously contains information that is useful for you. One note about current events. Over the past several years, we have collectively experienced unprecedented events that have caused, and continue to cause, fear, stress, and pain for many members of our community, and will continue to impact us in various ways throughout the term. Under these circumstances, it is completely normal to feel overwhelmed or anxious, and to have difficulty concentrating. I have designed this course with these challenges in mind and am committed to continuing to work with you to create a positive and supportive learning environment. If your health, well-being, or schoolwork are being impacted by recent events, I encourage you to make use of the resources UAS provides. UAS campuses reside on the unceded territories of Alaska Native peoples. We acknowledge that the Tlingit peoples have been stewards of the land on which we work and reside since time immemorial, and we are grateful for that stewardship and incredible care. You will want to keep a copy of the syllabus for easy reference during the semester. This brief overview did not cover every point on the syllabus. If you have any questions about the syllabus or about what something means, please contact me.